Friends, take some tzedakah, let's put it into the pushka, and we do it together. Hakel. And let me ask you a question. We're in the month of Nisan, the month of redemption, getting close to Pesach, and Pesach, the holiday of Passover, which is called Zman Cheruseinu, the time of our freedom. That's what Pesach is. Experiencing freedom. Now, I think that needs a little explanation. Pesach is freedom. It is such a restrictive holiday, especially when we're talking about foods. I mean, today you can get anything, but there is definitely very restricting. I have to make sure that everything that I eat is kosher for Passover, and everybody with their special customs and minhagim and ways of what is accepted, what is not accepted, and so on and so forth. But freedom? Maybe we were free in Egypt. True, we had to work hard under slavery, but besides that work, we were allowed to do whatever we wanted. We were not restricted what to eat and what to drink and what to go, what to see and what to work and to keep the Shabbos and to put on tefillin. We were free. We came out of Egypt. Suddenly, Moshe Rabbeinu told us right away from the beginning, Shalach esami, let my people go. V'yav do need to serve God. So we became servants. So what is that notion of freedom? Does it mean doing whatever you want? There is no such thing. Nobody can do whatever he wants. You cannot drive your car wherever you feel like. You cannot walk wherever you want. There are communal restrictions, there are government restrictions, there are family restrictions, there are realities which are imposed on our lives that restrict us from many things. So I would suggest freedom is a very relative concept. Depends to whom and depends to what. Let me give us an example. A flower. What would be the freedom of the flower? Now, the freedom of the flower would be for it to be able to flourish. So you got to take that flower, put it into a flower pot, give it water, and allow it to bloom. That's where the flower expresses its freedom, its being. Now, for an animal, that would not be good enough. You can't take an animal and plant it in the earth and now you're free to grow. No. It needs vast landscapes to walk around, to breathe the air, to eat the grass. So the freedom for flower is very different than the freedom for the animal. And how much more so when we're talking about a human being. Freedom for the human being would mean allow the human being to express him, herself fully. Utilize all their potential, all their qualities, all their God-given capabilities. Their intellect, their emotions, their feelings, their ideas, their needs, their wants. Expressing them all. So Moshe Rabbeinu comes around and tells the Jewish people, now you are going to be free. How? By serving God. And how is that freedom? And the answer is very simple. By possessing a divine, infinite, godly soul. And allowing the soul to express itself. And allowing the soul to experience its desires. Allowing the soul to shine, to flourish, to blossom, to develop, to evolve. In other words, using all the qualities that a person possesses, not just his human intellect, but his godly intellect. not only his human needs, but his godly needs. The neshama has godly needs. The soul has those godly needs. And allowing it to flourish. Just like the plant needs to be watered, just like the animal needs to be fed, the neshama needs that too. This is the freedom. Freedom doesn't mean have life easy. Freedom means expressing oneself fully. And this is what Pesach tells us. Yes, express yourself fully in terms in your relationship with God.